What up?
I got a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
Mr. Brody the Joker.
We out here, son.
What's up, man? How you been?
Good, man. It's good to be back in town, you know. Just get to visit family, get to do the comedy shows, get to see everybody, you know what I mean? It's been a good time.
How'd it work out for you?
It's great. I just did I did DC Improv and I did DC Draft House this past weekend. So did a total of 5 shows.
Wow.
Well actually no. 7 shows, my bad. 7 shows. Between the DC Draft House and DC Improv, and it went well. It was awesome. With Donnell Rawlings and my homeboy Jahan Jones.
Was that all stand-up? So that's all stand-up?
Stand-up, yeah,
Okay. So you like the stand-up?
Hey, man, stand-up is the number one thing. Stand-up's what got me, you know, it has opened all the doors, and it's what, you know, just comes naturally.
So that's what got you into the business.
Yeah.
Is the stand-up?
Yeah, definitely.
So you was doing stand-up around in DC area?
Yeah, I was doing stand-up. I started in 06, and then I moved to LA in 2010. But I started in 06, and that's what I was. You know, I started with 2 of my friends. One of them saw like they were doing an open mic or amateurs welcome at Boston Commons Mall.
Okay.
It's a place called the Comedy Spot. And my friend just didn't tell us. He just signed us up randomly. You know
right.
What I mean?
Like, I know they funny. They got to go.
He was like, whatever, just sign us up. And he signed himself up, too. So we had, like, 2 weeks to, like, get ready for our show. And, like, we were like, oh, whoa, we got to, like, get for real. So every day we, like, practice just trying to get our 3 minutes together. I mean, and it was crazy, you know, how long it takes to get just 3 minutes when you feel fresh. So. So we were trying to get this 3 minutes set together. You know, we united all our friends, and I ended up like doing all right. And like our friends came out, everyone did all right. So
on your first day, you didn't get booed off on your first performance?
No, I was never get booed off. I was always.
So you've never been booed off stage?
No, I never been booed off. I had people try to see me after the show. Like, you know what I mean? But that's because people come at me after the show, man. I'm not the most intimidating looking person, so you know what I mean. Like, I got that shade of light skin that's not intimidating. You know what I mean? And so people just feel like they can say whatever they want to me. They feel like they can come at me, and like you know.
So you roasted them so bad.
I try to. I don't want to roast people. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like I have like a registered weapon. You know what I mean? Like you know, like Mike said, like boxers can't go out there with their hands. Like they can get arrested. Like. I'll give people a warning too, because they'll come at me to start zone, you know. Yeah. And so like when they say things that kind of rile me up, it's like, come on, man. Like I do like. The stand-up part's hard. The roasting part's easy. Like going off the top of my dome and destroying you is like that's real easy.
Just seeing somebody in front of me.
Do it. Especially I don't want to do it. You know, dude's feeling himself. He's out for the weekend. Got his little money. Got his little honey out here. You know what I mean? Trying to show off. Then he's trying to come at me. I'm like, bro, don't like. I'm gonna destroy your date right now, man.
Right.
And then there's a chance that your girl might want to go on with me.
So I had a question, right? How was your birthday?
My birthday?
Yeah.
My birthday was good, man. My birthday was good.
I got that from an old YouTube thing that I saw you.
Oh, yeah. I just messing with people. That's so funny. Well, you know, you never get to mess with celebrities, man.
Yeah.
No, I said happy birthday to them. I was just saying happy birthday.
Say happy birthday. So I done messed up the whole goddamn joke.
Yeah. No, that's
why I'm not a comedian.
That's why we're both confused. No, but you know what I mean? You can hang in there. Like, it's just like we were doing all the interviews. They're never ready for you to say happy birthday to them, you know what I mean? And so they're excited. And then a lot of them, they're like, it's not my birthday right now.
Right.
So then, you know, like, it catches them off guard.
Right. So I caught you off guard a little bit. Maybe I can do a little stand-up.
Maybe. I mean, we like I said, there's a lot more to it. I'm not gonna let you just enter into the stand-up field just with
just because I had a little a fake joke that didn't work out.
Yeah, right. Just reciting some shit badly. I'm not gonna let you get into it.
Once again, y'all, we got my man Brody the Joker in the building, man. Fresh off the comedy.
Yeah, not fresh out.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to.
Nigga just got out jail and now he's here at Rip Radio. This is first. He's talking to the peoples and shit. Like, someone pick me up.
So do you write your own stuff?
All my stuff I write down, man. I get inspired by like just different things that just living life, man. Like I feel like I'm not really opposed to anything. I'm very open-minded to different experiences. So like somebody's like, hey, let's go skydiving, let's go rock climbing, let's go do something weird. You know what I mean? Like I'm down for all of it because I never know where my next joke is gonna come from.
Right.
So I'm always about like just a new experience or just like things that may seem boring to some people. I'm still gonna do it because it might come up with a new joke. You know?
Right.
And then a lot of my jokes sometimes just me just vocalize, just talking about things with other people, and they're like, yo, that's funny. And I realize if one person's like really like that's funny or they really think that's funny, I'm like, okay, that might be a good.
So have you ever wrote a skit and you were like, you thought it was funny, but you took it to somebody else and they're like,
yeah, I've done. I mean, that happens all the time where I'm like, like I'm thinking some stuff is like real tight, and then like, but it just has to do with me, and like it doesn't translate as well, and they're not really feeling it so much. That happens all the time, but I have a good sense of, like my friends, they have a good. They're honest, you know. So
they'll tell you, nah, don't go with this one.
Yeah, yeah. Like, and I, like, I mean, some of if they just straight up not feeling it, they just won't laugh. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just we won't do that.
They might give you a little side eye or something like that.
It's weird. It's weird. I hate when I see jokes that like I've done so long ago, and like, I've now changed the way I'm telling them now. You know what I mean?
So you think that they're not the same or something?
No, I do that. I do those jokes, but like I do them like a little bit differently now. You know what I mean? But
so you hate when somebody bring up
it's like I mean I did 7 shows yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like different.
The way the approach is different.
Yeah, delivery's different. You find different little nuggets that you can make people laugh the whole time during your joke. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it's not just little pieces.
Yeah, well, it just they mature, they change. You know, that's the difference between stand up and like I guess like music. You know, unless you're doing a remix to a song, it's like you're always remixing your jokes.
Speaking of,
it's not a hobby for me. You know, you gotta realize like what your true talent is, and if you really believe in it, then I think that if you have any kind of inkling or any kind of idea, like, oh yeah, I'll just put this on my plan B, I'm gonna focus on something else, and the real passion is gonna be my plan B, then it's never going to become your plan A. You got to make it your plan A, and then you know, I mean, obviously you're gonna have to do something to make money, but I think for me it was like I knew I wanted to do something entertainment wise. I never lost that focus, and I always maintained like some kind of job or something entertainment related, you know.
Right.
And it just everything starts to go hand in hand.
Actually, first, do you think that you have to hold anything that you say back so that you know so you don't get in trouble?
I think now because I'm on I have a Nickelodeon show I'm on now, so it's definitely made me have to hold back a little bit more because I know my audience now is growing more with kids, you know. So they're looking at my social media a little more, so I have to be a little more weary of like what kind of things I'm posting, because I remember like when I first got the show, I was still doing what I regularly did, you know, and I was doing the Snapchat. This is back when they had that cop filter where you could be a police officer on the Snapchat. Right. So I was doing, I came up with this whole character called Officer Brodisky, and I was going out there and I was looking for whoring and drugs, and I was just and I think I see the whoring and the drugs. I heard there's, you know, and I was just doing that, and then one of the producers like screenshot what I was doing. I was like, hey, this may not be up to Nickelodeon standards. Could you please take this down? I was like, absolutely. Y'all are paying. So
you're like, okay, I would not say that again anymore.
My page will completely change for y'all. I'll have mad thumbs up and just drinking apple juice.
You can tell these upcoming comedians something to let them know. They're inspired.
You know, the thing I like to live by is just do one day. If you do at least one thing a day towards your future, I don't see how you can fail, because at the end of the year, then that means you've done 365 things, 366 of a leap year. That's you've done that towards your future. Like, you cannot fail if you're just doing one thing a day. So like for entertainment, I mean, even if you're watching a movie, if you're kind of researching, looking, studying the actors, if you're watching stand-up specials, if you're reading, if you're writing, if you're just going out doing something different, you know, to like kind of absorb new things and new ideas, it's going to add to that palette of that creativity that you're going to be able to do whatever it is. You know, not just you know, comedy, but like whatever it is, you know, you open your mind to the world, you're going to have those types of things. And you know, if you do, and that's just saying do one thing a day towards your future. You might do 2 things, you might do 3 things. The fact that you guys are doing this radio show today, you know what I mean, this is doing one thing towards your future. Tomorrow you do something else, but it's like you can't fail if you're doing something towards your future every single day.
Y'all heard that? It don't matter what you're doing, you just got to be doing something. And that's what I be living by. Once again, we got Broady the Joker in the building. Hey, Broady, tell them how to find you.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Broady the Joker. Snapchat, same thing, at BROADY the Joker, THE Joker. And Facebook, Brandon Broady.
My man, Mr. Hey, I got one other question too, man. Being as though you do all these skits and comedian, being a comedian, because I kept saying comedian, what do you like to do the best?
I like to do whatever's giving me the most money, you know what I mean? So
whoever's cutting the check.
Yeah, like if I'm selling drugs, cool, whatever, you know what I mean? Like whatever it may be. Whatever's popping. If I'm slinging heroin or Jordans, like, you know, whatever. Like,
he's just joking, guy. He's just joking.
Just joking. I'm kidding.
Hey, my man, Broady the Joker, I appreciate it.